this is for hip hop in Dallas and the rest of y'all. I'm an analyzer. I analyze stuff to see where people is not giving the right information. They lied on me or lied on something, and I like to analyze stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I was in the when Scott Hall talked about Triple H, he won't be successful. Scott Hall talked about Triple H won't be successful as Stephanie McMahon. But Triple H used to walk around with a tuxedo. He go by Hunter. He go by a different name. And he used to walk around with a tuxedo. That means Scott Hall was wrong about Triple H. Because Triple H was already in wrestling before he met Stephanie McMahon. His brand was already set. Triple H used to walk around with a tuxedo and used to bow down like that. So you're analyzing people, and you're analyzing different, yeah, you analyzing different situations. So I'm an analyzer, right? So we analyzing it. Like Pimp C always spoke how he feel, right, about certain things, right? And he spoke how he spoke about the time situation when they thought the South was for part of Atlanta, Texas time, when they thought Atlanta was part of Texas time. And Young Jeezy said on his thing, said, I miss your Pimp C, and I know you speak your mind. They had a little at that time, Young Jeezy and Pimp C and them, they had a little confrontation. What's going on between the time period and Pimp C? You mad because how I feel? And I think it was Pimp C was speaking how he feel. I went to Atlanta. The time is different. We on two different time zones. So you want to tell me I work for? I'm my own analyzer. So if I'm analyzing, like, we all know Supergirl, right? She comes. I think she's the sexiest Supergirl woman on TV. You know, sexy as hell. But the thing is, Supergirl, okay? She's a news reporter, right? And she get paid, but nobody's paying me to do these things, to analyze situations and do all of these things. I'm an analyzer. So I want to analyze stuff and find out stuff myself and find out how can I do things a little bit different and try to figure out when people think they know about the industry. I analyzed the situation with T-Pain when he talked about stuff. But he talked, but it was more about where the music money come from. So it was more about those things where I had to analyze the video in 2019 and I had to study T-Pain. And that means I'm an analyzer. You don't mean this, we analyze this situation. Me on every video, every broadcast, every video, analyzer. So I like to analyze stuff to be the big part of where we analyze it. So I want to tell people, like, when we watch video, we analyze it. Like if I do a police thing, all right, a Police Academy. Police Academy is my favorite movies, right? I love Police Academies, right? And I want to analyze my different Police Academy movies. If I want to get on TikTok or YouTube and I want to do a Police Academy scene that I like, I took drama in school. People don't know that about me. Mirza knows. I don't think Sabina knows at that time when I was at Newman Smith. I took drama and all of that. But let me tell you, it was analyzing when I set up there in theater class at Newman Smith High School. We was analyzing. We was watching old Western stuff at Newman Smith High School. We analyzed it. We analyzed the actors. And sometimes you got when I go back when I'm on Disney apps and I go behind the scenes of Love of Thunder, Thorn, and the Marvel scene, or DC or whatever that is, we going behind the scene. Or I go behind us. I'm a Twilight fan. So me going behind the scenes to see how Twilight works and see things like that and just analyzing the mindset of the actors and how they do on DC behind Superman the first Superman movie and how they analyzing actors and how they move in Superman behind the Superman DC movie. So me sitting behind us, watching behind the scene, and analyzing, and how they directed. I, me. I think King Vaughn is a very special person because Luane is too. But King Vaughn, how he able to direct things in a simple way, analyze, be able to direct his artists. And me watching King Vaughn behind the music videos and seeing how he's doing this and he's guiding everybody to make sure the video is right. And I think that's how you do it. You're able to analyze behind the videos and show people. You seen that thing with Drake and them and um I haven't paid my attention. Drake and Future. And when they behind the scenes and everybody got to know how to direct and everybody go. I took drama in school when DJ Khaled talked about on Facebook. He reminded me of my Miss Gulo. Miss Gulo at Newman Smith High School because in Carrollton, Texas, she wanted me to chase my dream, but Dallas never had the program. They never had these things. So I kind of like, man, you remind me of Miss Gula because I had 3 more years left of school and I went to another program called Moving On Up. I was still a Newman Smith student, and I think that what that is. But people need to know about me. Like everybody's showing their diploma on trail. I went to job. I didn't just go to jobs and this and that. Went to interviews and went to elementary schools and did. I also went to Brookhaven while I was in school. I went to North Lake College. We took classes. Our teacher sat in the classroom with us. We went on a bus and bam, we did all of these things. Sometimes why we can't get our kids early ready for school, why we can't take these students, every teacher get on the bus with these students, 0.5% of the time they start taking classes early at the school credit class. I didn't have I can't go that far because of the academics. They didn't have the program they want. But me, I'm moving in a new direction, man. And I'm not dependent on them to be successful. I'm not dependent on Texas schools. And I think when you stop depending on them, you can be more free to grow. And you stop depending on the jobs, you can have more free to grow. And I think that's where I'm learning how to understand. But I'm analyzing everything. And don't touch my thing, boy. Get out there. I'm analyzing it. So
want to take your picture.
Yeah, I'm analyzing stuff. Let me put this video on YouTube. I'm analyzing it.
Oh, that's a lot of that.
Yeah, Dad is just doing this thing.
Oh.
Dallas, Texas. I'm an analyzer. Analyzer. I'm an analyzer. So I'm an analyzer. I'm not gonna worry about people say I work for me. My thing is to study for myself, to study myself for myself, or what I'm doing and what direction I'm going before if I analyze people and see, I want to make sure they're getting the right information if they telling me the truth, not going vibe and TV and I do these things. So I'm analyzing for myself and I ain't analyzing for everybody else, but if the streets are gonna lie, Yellow Breeze and them took something and Boots and them took something and lied. People said that can you get your kid? No, God said the already yours should have never been taken from you. You're gonna get it all back. They the liars in the streets. Um, um, no, they the liars. Footwork and Dallas. They know who I am. But we're gonna see the mayor in jail. They not stupid by a long shot. But I'm gonna tell them they gonna lose. They gonna put you ain't gonna sit in jail. I want you to have death penalty. I want you to have death penalty. You want to have hatred and think have an attitude, nigga, you gonna have the fucking death penalty. I want you to put the death right away, nigga. No, ain't no fighting this. Cause niggas wanna fight stuff. Hatred of men wanna fight stuff. No, you gonna be put to death, nigga. You fucking with me and mine, nigga. Fucking with my life, and then I'm putting you to death. I'm asking the president. No, you get no chances. That what niggas that's what the system will do. Then you niggas have hatred. Then you have somebody that gonna cover for you and do all of this bullshit. But I'm an analyzer. I'm an analyzer, just like a news reporter or something. Just like people when they take photography and do. I'm analyzing situations. I'm analyzing things like I'm supposed to do. They just screaming out of her motherfucking car. Don't pay attention to her. That's stupid behavior. People in her car. No, they took something. And now they smiling and doing what they doing. You know, they and the industry giving these dirty niggas something. Giving these stupid ass niggas, lying ass niggas something. Hey, I'm an analyzer. Fuck it, man. I'm an analyzer. Shoot, I've been networking for a long time, man. I shouldn't have to go through this shit and deal with deception from fucking city. I should not have to deal with it, man. I should not have to deal with people, man. That this shit is getting out of control. It really is. I should not have to go through all of that, man. I should not have to go through this lying shit and this fighting shit and this thieving ass shit that's going on, man. It's just lying and hip hop. And I'm fighting with them because Yellow Breezy and Boosie and them and the rest of them, they've been lying. Trap Boy Fred and them been lying. They playing innocent. You know that playing innocent. Then the mayor Eric Johnson, you can't find nobody. Then you want to talk about my life and want to play with my life like that. The DEA, I want your job. I want your job. DEA, I want your job for the words that you said. God wants your job. You want to lie and you want to take your community, race aside what was said in character. You put it, and I told Joe Biden, you know what's going on. You know, they know who I was in Browns and racial plot what's going on. But people want to get mad about what's going on here. Me, I analyze situations. I just sued Vibe TV. I just told Vibe, the Justice Department got when I called Vibe. But they didn't want to ask Boosie the question because Boosie didn't want to answer. Because he said he ain't scared. God said he ain't worried about another thing. God said, I know you worried. I see it in your spirit. You worried about the lies that you told. You took something from me and you terrorizing me. You terrorizing me to get the platform that you had. But they didn't know at 2019, I already planted my seed. I really wanted this. So from one apartment to two apartments, my seed was already planted. But the Dallas mayor, the Dallas City Hall, and the protective services, what they call, they still try to make me fall. God said they tried to make you fall with their behavior and attitude. Then the community. So I had the camera on them a little bit, the protective services of the Dallas police with their behavior. You see, it's a little more of what we understand in the mayor's behavior. You see, he's still smiling. Look at him. They're not telling it all. When that protective services car came and mean mugged me and asked out the car smoking a cigarette, his behavior. They're not really telling it all when he, Mary Eric Johnson. Come on, Mary A. Johnson. Come on, Mary A. Johnson. Be smart about your behavior. Come on, City Hall, Texas. Be really smart about your behavior. Come on. You think you can fool God? You think you can fool God, children, Mary A. Johnson? Then everybody get mad at me, talking about when they got me, that you spend money with them, but you can't spend money out here in here. Why is that? Why did you tell me that? We're gonna talk about that. What was said. Your jail people, your people know that who I was. We are gonna talk about that. Well, we got a lot to talk about. Justice Department, about your behavior coming from your system. You think I wasn't aware of you? See, OGP, they on some racist shit. Yeah, God said, let the chip fall where you fall. It's gonna be a racial discrimination against hip hop in Texas. Let them say what they want. They on some racist discriminating stuff. So let them. LG, you speaking discrimination. My seed was already planted. Yeah. But the enemy was watching the whole time, and they still doing the behavior. Huh. I've been watching you, Boosie. You don't think I even watched you when you signed MO3 in the club before this even started? Oh boy, I had my eyes on you. Man, they are something, right? They are really something, right? You think I didn't have my eyes on you? God said you think you didn't have your eyes on you. Ti still haven't came back to Texas to do a show because they know these Dallas niggas gonna act a damn fool with their dumb ass hating ass. They don't want me to be seen no clips now. Why do you think Ti haven't came back to Texas? Why do you think P Diddy haven't came in yet and everybody else haven't came yet? Trap Boy Freddy. You see, hey, the guy on Captain Marvel, he told me something. Look at him teaming up on me with different racial profile team. Look at OGP reading Trap Boy Freddy. Look at him. Look at racism. Look at him. The different churches have taught them. Look at the behavior that you in. Even the people in the movie production want me to come. LA Film Production. But hip hop want to lie and deny me. Why you making that noise? You going to sleep?
No.
It look like it's gonna rain. We're gonna stay inside today. We can't go outside every day. So I don't care what you say, I'm an analyzer. I analyze things and then I try to go figure out the truth myself. So I don't care what you talking about and what you said. And nothing, hey, they're trying to distract me. They're trying
Daddy!
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Come here.
All right, hold on. What's up, Stanky Butt? Yeah, the other Walmart CEOs invited me to the table with one person line. I remember signing stuff, then they stole my ideas. And the Justice Department gonna find out everything. They're gonna find out. It's gonna come to light. I've been networking so much, and it's hard for them to do it. It's gonna take time for everything. But Trump got my information. It's gonna take time for everything. But let me tell you, Trump seen how y'all interact with each other online, meaning how y'all just when y'all communicate, you let another nigga come in your broadcast and you tell that person to get off the chat and you kick me off. I didn't deal with that stuff when we connecting with people and we on 4 or 5 different chats and people are telling other people that come new on the broadcast, get him off there, and they put him off. And it gets to a point like, damn, I've been connecting with you, and you trying to kick me off? And I actually been connecting with you. So I'm an analyzer. I analyze every situation like OGPV. They want us to be in a gang to order to be recognized. And that should not just be about being in a gang. We should let our talent and everything that we do define us, our personality Everything that we do define who we are as a person, and not let this because we didn't go to jail and we didn't go here. And I think they already know him. They ain't dumb by a long shot, man. They know who I am. And people in Dallas industry, they ain't dumb by a long shot. They playing dumb. They playing dumb. They mean mugging. They know what they did was wrong. They know what they did was wrong, my nigga. God ain't scared. America ain't scared.
Daddy,
Yeah.
the water tastes nasty.
The water?
Yes.
You did that water ain't nasty. It's starting to get dark.
Yeah.
I can see your little ass wanna come. Your ass wanna come up and your ass wanna come. I can see you right now. We ain't gotta play that fly shit. I'm closing my window real quick. It's starting with that shit. And I'm gonna have to clean the outside of that thing. This gotta be clean. You wanna go on the outside window and clean the windows with me and clean?
Windy.
We're gonna have to do some spraying.
Daddy. Mommy!
So analyze it. I told Joe Biden I'm not gonna stick by racism rules and what people want me to be long because they racist and they started it. And my part is in it was to get the Social Security talk.
Hey!
What?
Who did that?
Did what?
Who did that?
What I did?
Huh?
What I did?
Who did this?
What I did? No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
I saw you.
Yeah.
You keep on doing this.
So I'm an analyzer. So you are analyzer. People that go to Vibe TV, y'all do Vibe, right? Y'all do all that. Y'all analyze, right? Vibe, everything, everybody on CNN, you analyze. You're an analyzer,
Yeah,
right?
stop doing it.
Yeah, you're an analyzer, right?
Daddy, this is stop.
So I'm an analyzer. Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller, walk on. And what Rockefeller? Hold up. And they mad, man. Let them do what they do. I want them to look. God said, I'm gonna clean them up and I'm gonna protect my son. I'm gonna protect them by evil is happening. You know, I'm gonna protect them. I'm gonna protect America. We're gonna protect our American kids.